incredible facts about the human body. Humans are the only animals that have chins. Your nose and ears never stop growing. The human mouth has more bacteria in it than the entire population. The blood in your body takes around 8% of your entire body weight.
Marine biology fact of the day. This is one of my most favorite and most interesting organisms I could possibly think of. The Portuguese man-of-war, also called the blue bottle jellyfish. Now, fun fact, this is actually not a jellyfish at all. It is something called a siphonophore, which is 4 different organisms all working in tandem in a type of symbiosis called mutualism, in which their entire goal is to still sting the shit out of unsuspecting swimmers. Not really, but let's get into how this works. So at the very top, we have the iconic bell, or what gives it the name of the Portuguese man-of-war. It is actually a group of organisms called pneumatophores, which form the gas-filled float, allowing it to float on the surface of the water. Underneath that, we have gonozooids, which are used for sexual reproduction to produce more of these organisms. Underneath that, we have gastrozooids, which digest the type of prey they consume, which is caught and killed by the dactylozooids, or the annoying-ass stinging tentacles that will leave you with a bunch of scars. Awesome. Have we really only discovered 5% of the ocean? Let's get into it. So this is a yes and no kind of answer, because we have actually mapped the entire bottom of the ocean. However, it is in very poor clarity. Now, we constantly hear we've only explored 5% and we know more about the surface of Mars or our moon than we do about the bottom of our ocean. Now, is that true? To some degree, yes. Biologically, we know a lot more about our oceans than we do about Mars or Venus or the moon. However, topographically, we don't. Now, we have mapped the moon and Mars and Venus to 100 meters of clarity, meaning we can see anything bigger than 100 meters from our Earth using satellites, radar, etc. Now, the bottom of the ocean, our clarity is only 5 kilometers, which is roughly 3 miles, which means we can only see things bigger than 5 kilometers down there, because water disrupts radar and satellite imaging. Thus, we have to use sonar, which is very, very time consuming and not effective. So yes, a lot of the ocean is unexplored. Boom.
Weird medical facts. Bigorexia is a disorder in which a person becomes obsessed with the idea that they're not muscular enough. You can actually see your nose all the time, but your brain chooses to ignore it and filters out the information. Try closing one eye, you'll see your nose a lot more clearly. In your entire life, you'll walk the equivalent of twice around the world. Yawning is contagious, right? Psychopaths are immune to contagious yawning because they lack empathy.
Here are some more happy nature facts that might make your day a little better. When baby giraffes sleep, they use their butt as a pillow. Happy guinea pigs will jump around rapidly. It's called popcorning behavior. Rainbows can happen at night. They're called moonbows. The world's fastest growing plant is bamboo. It can grow up to 91 centimeters in a day. Prairie dogs greet their family members with a kiss.
Ada kamu hari ni kita tengok macam nak berbaik dengan kucing. Okey, cakap atau kamu. Cakap atau kamu. Hai. Semua ni adalah dari sudut pandangan sains dapat daripada Research University of Sussex dekat UK. Kesilapan pertama kita adalah kita senyum. Sebenarnya kalau kita nampak kucing dia macam, "Hai kucing, hai, apa khabar?" Pada kucing, apabila binatang tu tunjukkan gigi, itu maksudnya agresif. Macam ni ha. See, nampak tak? Kucing dia tunjukkan gigi waktu dia nak marah. So, how to smile the kucing way? We use the eyes. The eyes is the key. Kena kelip mata secara perlahan-lahan. Macam ni. Kalau dia suruh bling balik, maksudnya dia okey. Jom kita try. Dia suruh bling balik. Macam tu. Ada kamu, kalau kamu pernah tengok SpongeBob, kamu pernah tengok kerang dia berenang macam ni Soalannya, betul ke kerang boleh berenang macam tu? Jawapannya betul! Kerang boleh berenang macam ni. Well, bukan semua kerang, tapi some. Allah, terbalik. Dia jatuh. Alah, cia dia terbalik tu. Alah tu. Jangan risau, okey? Dia okey je nanti. Look at all this kerang berenang, nampak tak? Patutlah SpongeBob buat macam tu Basically, apa yang kerang tu buat adalah dia masukkan air kat depan and then dia keluarkan ikut belakang macam tu dia jadi macam jet dah.
not only is this completely true, the reason is going to freak you out. So toxoplasma is a parasite that infects cats, and part of its life cycle is that it has to get out of the cat and then get re-ingested again. How's it going to pull this off? It hijacks mice. So the cat poops out the toxoplasma. The mouse goes scurrying around in the dirt where the cat's been pooping, eats the toxoplasma. It infects the mouse's brain and makes them go around cats more often so that they get eaten. For a long time, we didn't know how this works, but modern neuroscience research has shown that it actually makes the mice sexually attracted to the smell of cat urine, and that's how it completes its life cycle. Now that's horrifying enough on its own, but what about when it gets inside a human? Because of course it can infect humans. If you're a pregnant female, it can infect your baby and cause brain damage and blindness. That's why they tell women who are pregnant not to clean out cat boxes. If you're a male, it gets in your head and makes you make stupid, unnecessary risks. Not only is there a positive correlation with motorcycle accidents, but just generally motor vehicle accidents are between 2 and 5 times as likely in men infected with toxoplasma.
The only mistake I ever made was wasting my life at the Krusty Krab.
But a visit to the Krusty Krab makes everyone happy. And what could be better than serving up smiles?
Being dead.